Assalamu alaikum. I am Shahid Hassan, welcoming you at the first English bulletin on BTV and BTV World. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, along with her younger sister Sheikh Rehana, has offered prayers at the graves of the martyred family members of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, at Banani in the city. The Prime Minister and her younger sister offered Fatiha and Munajat at the graves of their family members who were brutally killed on August 15, 1975, along with Bangabandhu, for eternal peace of the departed souls yesterday. Prime Minister's Assistant Press Secretary M.M. Imrul Khair said Sheikh Hasina and Sheikh Rehana also sprayed rose petals on their graves at that time. The construction of the much-hyped Podda Bridge will have a huge impact on the country. The bridge will increase economic activities besides direct communication between southwest districts and the capital Dhaka. The economic impact of the bridge will help increase the annual gross domestic product GDP of the country by more than 1.5%. Small and big industries will be set up in the southern districts by the public and private investment after the opening of the Dream project. The bridge will expand country's tourism industry besides increasing production and reducing transport cost. Regional, national and international communication will also increase. The opening of the Podda Bridge will give a further boost to the country's second biggest seaport, Mongla. It will also increase economic activities of the newly built Fitre seaport as more investment will come. People concerned said around 5 crore people will get employment opportunities directly and indirectly within 2030 after the commissioning of Podda Bridge. Tourist and recreation spots across the country have been abuzz with holidaymakers on the occasion of the holy Eid al-Fitr. A huge number of holidaymakers throng Potinga Sea Beach at Chattogram during the Eid al-Fitr vacation. Tourists in droves are thronging the Kuakata beach in Potuakhali. They enjoy the time swimming in the waters. Tourist police remain alert to ensure security and avoid any untoward incidents. In historic Mujibnagar in Meherpur district, people from different districts including Chuadanga, Ustia and Jinaida are being visited marking Eid al-Fitr. Holidaymakers in Faridpur are also passing their time at different spots including Lone Theme Park, Sheikh Russell Shishu Park, the bank of the Podda River, Tapakola Sluice Gate, Sohrardi Lake, Rajendra College campus, River Research Institute, the house of Pollikobi Joshimuddin and Arambagh Binodon Kendra. Similar situation is seen in Narayanganj, including in Panamnagar, Shunarga Folk and Craft Foundation and Sheikh Russell Park. People involved in the tourism sector are hopeful that they will be able to overcome the concussions of the coronavirus this year. Meanwhile, about 150,000 people are now in tourism city, Cox's Bazar, to celebrate Eid holiday. They expressed satisfaction over celebrating Eid holiday at a corona-free situation. Tourist police have been taking various initiatives to ensure security of the tourist. Additional police super of Cox's Bazar Tourist Police, Razal Karim, said they cancelled holiday of all the tourist police to ensure safety of the tourists who are visiting Cox's Bazar during this Eid holiday. Deputy Commissioner of Cox's Bazar, Mohammed Mamoun Rashid, said all kinds of precautionary measures have been taken before the Eid holiday so that the tourists can enjoy their holiday with much fun and enthusiasm. Security of all the hotel, motel and rest houses along with sea beach was strengthened for the welfare of the tourists. Homebound people are still leaving Dhaka on the second day of Eid al-Fitr. Some goers are seen thronging bus terminals and Shodorghat launch terminals in the morning yesterday. The passengers say they opt to go home after Eid to avoid hassles. But there are allegations of charging extra fares by some transport owners. Shodorghat launch terminal authorities say the rush might last for 1 or 2 more days. On the other hand, some people have begun coming back to the capital after celebrating Eid al-Fitr. Now, international news. Russia has bombarded railway stations and other supply line points as it accused Western countries of stuffing Ukraine with weapons. Ukraine's defense ministry said Russian strategic bombers fired 18 rockets with the aim of damaging our country's transport infrastructure. Russian defense ministry spokesman said its forces disabled 6 military stations used to supply Western arms to Ukraine soldiers in the east. He said they also hit 40 military targets, including 4 depots, storing ammunition and artillery. The West is stuffing Ukraine with weapons, he added. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba accused Russia of resorting to the missile terrorism tactics in order to spread fear across Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has asked United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres for help saving people trapped in the Vostok steel works in Mariupol. He said the lives of the people who remain there are in danger. Russia said its forces would halt hostilities in the Vostok steel plant in Mariupol and open a humanitarian corridor for civilians for 3 days beginning today. Meanwhile, Russia refused to participate in Wednesday's informal meeting of the UN Security Council with the EU in light of the hostile and Russophobic policy of the European Union. Russia's representative to the UN has said. Russia's representative said the EU policy has actively trying to extinguish the fire of the Ukrainian crisis by pouring gasoline on it, adding that there was no other explanation for open warmongering by the EU leadership. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. And we request you to follow health guidelines. Wear a mask and stay safe from Corona. Khuda Hafiz.